What's going on, everybody? Only Mike here, and we are back over at the Game Creator with another quest tutorial. Today we're going to be finishing up on our, not finishing up, but we're going to be doing something on our survival series. So, sorry it's been a while for that one. I've been doing a lot of other things. But anyways, let's jump right into it. First of all, what you want to do is open up your project. Okay, I opened up mine already. And where we left off was that we finished our day-night cycle, and now we got a campfire, and we can see at night and everything else. So first of all, what we want to do, we want to come down to items, click items, and we're going to click object. We want to create a new object, and we're going to call this plant fiber. There we go. And we got plant fiber. Okay, and then we want to create another object. It's going to be stone axe. Okay, and what we're going to be doing right now, all we're honestly going to be doing is setting up the tree to where we can actually chop the tree. Okay, so let's go to our tree. Let's go to attributes. First, we have to make an object type. We got item data. Here, let's do that. We'll attach item data to the tree. So we'll go item data. And then we're going to come down here and make a new object type. What we're going to do is add a new, and we're going to call this weapon or tool data. There we go. And what we're going to do in tool data is add a couple attributes, and first attribute is going to be health. Second one is going to be damage. And the third one is going to be max health. Because since we're only working with one item, we want to reset the health each time. So it's going to have a max health that's going to equal the regular health. So once the health goes down, we're going to reset it to the max health, and it's going to be like a new item. Okay, so first of all, what we want to do is change these all to integers. Oops, not double, integer. There we go. All right, then we want to come to our stone axe, hit add, and we're going to type in tool data. Hit OK. There we go. Now we're going to set up our health. I'm going to set it to 10. And I'm going to set the max health to 10. And the damage to 2. And under the tree, click on your tree. We want to set up the health. We're going to set the health to 8. And we don't have to do anything with the max health here. We're just using the 8. Alright, so once we get that set up, we have to add a new verb. So come over to your verb, under your tree. Let's add a new. We're going to call it chop. Alright, once we get this, we want to run a script. We don't want to print a message. We want to run a script. And what we're going to ask is say if, and then we're going to use this drop down. If player is carrying object stone axe, then we want to do some stuff. So what do we want to do? We want to set a variable. So click add a new script, go down to your variables, click set a variable. So let me show you that one more time. Sorry, I'm doing it kind of quick. We got under scripts, under variables, I'm sorry, and we want to set a variable or attribute. Select that. And then what are we setting? We're setting this health. So this dot health, health. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this whole thing, hold Control and hit C to copy it, and then Control V to paste it. And what we're going to do here is space minus space, and we're going to say stone axe dot damage. Okay, so this is going to get the damage that we set for the stone axe, and it's going to take it away from this tree. So each time we hit it, it's going to take away 2 damage. Okay, and then what we want to do is decrease an object counter. So go down to variables and hit decrease object counter. And the object that we're doing is a stone axe. So select stone axe and the counter name is health. So each time we hit it, the tree is going to go down by 2 health, but the stone axe is only going to go down by 1. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to ask it a question. We're going to ask if, use this drop down, let's say if object counter, what object counter? Stone axe, health, is equal to 0, we're going to move the stone axe. So click your move stone axe to items. There we go. We'll send it to our room items, and that way it just kind of hides it. And then we're also going to ask another question. So go under this if. Oops. So go under this if, and we're going to use this add a new script here, and we're going to ask another if, and we're going to say if object counter, and we're going to remove this object and use an expression here, and we're going to say this, the counter name is health, so we're getting this health again. And we want to say less or equal to 0, because not all the time is it going to be equal to 0. And we'll do more with that later on. I'll show you guys how we set that up later. So then what we want to do is first we need to add a new object. So let's go to items. Let's add a new object. Object's going to be called trunks. Tree trunks, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to give this any attributes right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, so what we did was we made an object called trunks, and this is what's going to come out of the tree after we chop it. Okay, so first we want to go back to tree, go back to your verb, open up your verb. Okay, let's scroll down, and then we're going to go here to if object counter this health, and we're going to add a new script. And what are we going to add? We're going to go down to objects, and we want to clone and move an object. So we're going to clone and move an object, and what's that? We are going to clone object trunks, and we are going to move it to player dot parent. And then we're going to take this, we're going to clone it or copy it and paste it 2 more times, so that way we have a total of 3. Okay, and then we also want to do something else. Let's add a new script. Scroll down to your objects, go to remove object, and what are we removing? This. Okay, and I'm actually going to put this up here, and let's see, what else do we need to add? I think that's it for now. Okay, so let's take our stone axe and let's go ahead and put it on our player. Let's select our stone axe really quick and go to inventory and just select object can be taken. Okay, we're just going to select that for right now, and we can just drop it in the room if you want to, and then that way we can pick it up. Let's go ahead and play and see what we got so far. Make sure we got a tree that spawns up. Let's see. Oh, we got some trees. We can't chop it yet, right? So let's take and let's chop. Here, let me do this just so you guys can see it. I'm going to go back to the tree verb. Okay, and under, where am I at? Decrease. Underneath here is where I'm going to add a new script. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit new, print message. Oops. Print message. I'm going to select it and I'm going to move it up. There we go. Print message. Chopped tree. Alright, then I'm going to copy this, scroll down, and I'm going to add on the else, and I'm going to paste it there. Let me scroll down. I'm going to paste it on the else, and we're going to erase this, and we're going to say, you need a tool. U-tool. Alright, so let's go ahead and back in here and play. And then we see the tree, and let's try to chop it. You need a tool, U-tool. Okay, let's take it. Take the stone axe, and let's chop the tree. Chop. 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 Should be one more. Boom. Chop tree. We see that it disappears from right here. And then we scroll down. Trunks. I don't believe we set up take. Yeah, we can't take them yet. So we'll be doing that next episode. How we collect the trunks is going to be the same script that we use to take the mushrooms. So that way they stack. And we can take all of them. And then we'll be able to look at it. Or we'll be able to hit a stack button and you can see how many mushrooms you have, and that'll be the same way for the trunks. And then what we'll be doing next time is that we'll add some stone, and when we get the grass, when we take the grass, we'll be able to we'll get plant fiber back, and then we'll take the plant fiber with the stone and sticks from the trunks, and we're gonna start getting into the crafting aspect of it. So until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Take it easy.